Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Bar. Can he get on the end of this? Great defending, strong and determined. Paulinho. Iwobi. Paulinho. That is good alertness. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai going forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's good running with the ball. Ake. There's the cross-field ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Szoboszlai. Diogo Dalot promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Kolo Muani. Coleman. Singo. Oh, that's a key interception. Ake.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Bar. Marseille are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
That'll be a throw. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bar. This is a promising build-up. Spread it left. Anderson. And Paulinho. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bar. Looks to the other side. That has not gone well. Ake spots it and intercepts. Ruben Neves. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Paulinho. That's a good ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Ruter.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Marek Soboslai. Anderson. Marek Soboslai. Nicely weighted ball. Approaching the half-hour mark. Paulinho. Now, can they... And the finish! Under. Anderson charging forward, the ball at his feet. Goes for a shot! And it's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Iwobi has it out wide and in space. The message is clear, none shall pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Might want to be careful there.
Paulinho.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Elena Kena gets into a good position. He's picked his way through. Under. Showing great feet there. Look at this. Elena Kena! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Burmo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. That has been cut short. Iwobi. Back towards the middle. And it's Iwobi. Now it's Kolomuani. Now it's Paulinho. Ruben Neves. To Under. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kolomuani looking understandably energised after his goal. And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And back to the keeper. Nice looking ball. Diogo Dalot kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's destined for the flank. Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Anderson.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Aimed beyond the defence. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Colomboani. Now it's Paulinho. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Paulinho. Ilenikena. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Colomboani. Colomboani. He'll try from distance. It's bounced back off the post. Bar gets it away. Still just a single goal between the sides. And Bomo. And the shot! And he's there to get it away. Ilenikena. So what can they make of this? Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Paulinho. Colomboani. Colomboani was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shot could be on. Bomo. Threads one in. Can he get onto this? Oh, nice touch. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Under. And it's Ruben Neves. Under. Good read, needed to be.
Marseille seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Anderson.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Szoboszlai. He's got away. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And he's forced to go back. Ilenikena.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 13, le numéro 99.
Anderson.
Le numéro 11.
For
Le
Szoboszlai.
numéro 5. À leur place,
Lino.
le numéro 20.
And
Le
it's
numéro
McKennie.
94. Le numéro 4. Le numéro 7. Changement.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's well spotted. Rutter. And he's managed to get free. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
One 0 as we head towards the end. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Where? Soboslai. This looks promising. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he plays one through. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
OK, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
And he shoots! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 21.
And that will be the final act. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.